Here today, me and Sam are going to be interviewing some of our fellow peers.
We'll be finding out if women's equality has gone down due to social media and other things.
Come with us and find out.
Come over, Marcus.
Let's come interview our first guest.
Hey.
Take a
Hey.
seat, please. Marcus, we have a few questions here for you right now.
Of course, sir.
In your opinion, do you think gender equality has gone backwards throughout the years?
No, I would agree with quite the opposite. Gender equality is more prevalent now than at any other point in history. There's equal rights for men and women under the law. Just 100 or so years ago in the United Kingdom, women were legally subservient to men and had far less rights than they do now. This isn't just the case in the United Kingdom. There has been many other changes to women's rights for the better in recent years in Western countries.
What about countries in like Saudi Arabia or like countries like that? What do you think about
Well, while I do respect Saudi Arabia's culture and religion, it is true in certain countries there is less rights for women than in more Western countries. They have their own values on how to treat women, and while I do believe women should be treated equally to men all over the world, it is in Western countries, more liberal countries that have more equal rights for women, as it should be.
So do you think it's a good thing that women don't have rights in Saudi Arabia, or
No,
do you think they should
I
have
don't.
rights? Do you think they should have rights?
Women should have rights.
No, in Saudi Arabia, I mean.
Well, like I said, with keeping respect to Saudi Arabia's traditions and values, women all over the world on a global scale should be treated equally to men.
That's true. I agree.
Could I ask you a question? Marcus?
Yes.
Do you think gender equality has been treated seriously in society as of recent?
In Western societies, such as the United Kingdom, America and other Western countries, I would say yes, but in other countries where women have less rights than men, I would say no, women's rights have not been treated seriously. Women should not be told how to dress, what to do with their own bodies, or how to behave, especially by men.
Thank you. And final question. Do you think different internet personalities such as Bonnie Glue, do you think they have effects on women's society and like how women equality is evolving?
I would say yes, because certain women enforce negative sexual stereotypes regarding women, which is quite sad, since a lot of women in less liberal countries actually die for what they believe in. Sometimes women can even be executed or murdered for protesting their rights, and which of course is horrible. And so yes, I do agree, certain women do enforce negative stereotypes regarding women and don't really do anything to help feminism.
Do you think feminism can go too far, like progressive, or do you think?
I would say yes. While feminism on a basic scale promotes equal rights for women worldwide, which we should absolutely have, some extreme feminists believe that men are the ones that are inferior to women and mistreat men. So you get extremists in every movement, even if the movement isn't an inherently immoral one. So I do believe that there are some examples where feminism is taken too far.
He thinks that social media has brought women's equality down and has not helped women through the likes of Bonnie Blue and etc. Marcus also talks about different cultures in feminism and what they are, including different countries and religions' beliefs on feminism. He gave very strong opinions on this, and yes. Yeah, but do you think that's bad for women in general? Because it's giving men
It's
an
not for
idea.
her in general.
Okay, but do you not think that gives women a bad image?
No.
So you are fine with what Bonnie Blue does in your...
Yeah, so she can do what she wants. That's like, no.
Kayla, you're an object sat there.
Oh, thanks.
This.
No, but that's like saying, I don't know, give me a dude murderer. Give me.
Jeffrey Dahmer.
Yeah, that's like saying all dudes are like Jeffrey Dahmer because he killed and raped 10 boys.
Yeah, but see inequality between men and women in public space.
No, we tried to me up and I felt very scared.
No. I don't pay attention
I'm
to
gonna push
all
the
around
button on
me.
you.
I'm the only one who exists in my world.
Okay. In this interview, our interviewer talked about the likes of Bonnie Blue and the effects of what Bonnie Blue has done to social media and to women overall. Our interviewer believed that Bonnie Blue did not do anything that was too harmful to her. She thought that she gave an example of if every man is every man a murderer? No, we're not. So is every woman Bonnie Blue? No, we're not. Which is a fair point in I do believe, and that, you know, that makes sense. Yeah. She also went on to talk about the inequality of men and women, and has she ever seen any inequality of men and women in real life? And she went on to say that she hasn't seen anything, and that she does not believe that she has seen any inequality between men and women in modern day. Moving on to our first question. Have you ever experienced or seen inequality between men and women in real life?
I have seen some of it, not much though, I'm not gonna lie to you. Not much, only like subtle.
When did you see these kind of things?
Like the bus driver was a male, he just didn't let the woman on the bus. But then he let all the men on. But he sped straight past all the other women, which I just thought was stupid. Like, why? You know, you work for a company, you're the face of that company. You know, you're a bus driver, you work for the bus driver company.
Yeah.
You should treat everybody with respect, no matter what gender, what religion, what race, anything.
So do you believe that sex is mental in this world?
I do believe that.
Yeah.
But I don't also do think on the opposite side there's also sexist women. But, you know, both sides, some sexist women, some sexist men.
So you agree that both genders can be
Yeah, sexist.
sexist pretty much? Okay. Do you think that social media has an effect on women in today's world?
I do. I do think it's got an effect. It's got a positive and a negative effect. Because of people that do OnlyFans, like Bonnie Blue, you know, that leaves a negative impact on women's lives. But I think someone like Michelle Obama, you know, a true feminist, I think she's really passionate about what she does. And I think that's a positive impact on young kids, especially young women.
This interviewer gave some good evidence to feminist figures and gave good views on feminism, as he gave good views of inequality that he's seen between women and men in his day-to-day life, as he said with his bus story that he gave, and this is something that he had seen in real life. He also gave feminist figures and named some, such as Michelle Obama, and said she is a very good social media figure for women, as she's a great feminist figure. So he thinks that it's not all bad for just women, and it's got pros and cons, social media, such as bad figures and good figures.
Do you think gender equality has been treated correctly in this society, or do you think it is going behind or going up?
I think that yes and no,
Why do you think no?
because I think males are still dominating in industries such as film and TV. And
What examples, like what kind of, why do you think they're dominating in that industry?
because I think males can take on more leads. Men are seen as more serious than women are.
So do you believe that women are took as a joke in some ways?
Yeah.
Why?
I think men push it as well by making women come across as stupid.
Have you ever experienced this scenario?
No.
Through conducting these interviews, we were given the opinions that social media is a detriment to women's rights and is not good for women overall. Through conducting these interviews, we also talked about the past of women's rights and has their rights gone up or down throughout the decades. We came to the conclusion that they have massively gone up due to women getting the vote throughout the years and just women's equality overall going up throughout the years. We debated this with mostly our male interviewers, and they gave strong opinions that women's equality has gone up massively in the future.